The year is 1882. A small frontier town sits beneath the merciless sun. Women in long dresses hurry along wooden sidewalks, clutching their skirts and casting worried glances over their shoulders. Sheriff Thomas Wade, 45, hard-faced, badge gleaming, stands outside with his deputy, watching a line of covered wagons rolling through town. Deputy, that's the third wagon trained this month, Sheriff. All headed west, all carrying women and children fleeing the border raids. Sheriff Wade spits tobacco, let him run. I got enough problems without babysitting every scared widow and orphan in the territory. A young woman, 20s, terrified, clutching a child, runs up to them. Young woman, Sheriff. Please. The Grayson Gang, they hit the settlement at Clear Creek. Killed all the men. Took whatever they wanted. They're coming this way. Sheriff Wade, dismissive. Clear Creek's 40 miles from here. By the time they get to Red Creek, they'll have moved on. Always do. Young woman, desperate. But where do we go? My husband is dead. I have nowhere. Sheriff Wade, try the church. Or keep moving west. Ain't my problem, lady. He turns his back. The woman stands frozen, tears streaming down her face. 5 miles outside town, a massive barn stands beside a dilapidated ranch house. The property looks deserted, but it isn't. Inside the barn, we see signs of life. Fresh hay scattered, water barrels, blankets folded in the corners. Jacob McAllister, 38, weathered, dangerous looking but with kind eyes, emerges from the shadows. He wears worn leather, a wide-brimmed hat, and a gun belt. This is a man who's lived outside the law, but not without principle. He surveys the empty space, calculating. Jacob, to himself, could fit 200 if we pack him tight. Maybe more. Jacob enters. The saloon goes quiet. Men at the bar turn, hands drifting toward their guns. Bartender, 50s, grizzled, nods respectfully. Bartender Jacob. Thought you were dead. Jacob still breathing, Sam. He approaches the bar. Men give him space. Jacob, CONT'd. I need information. The Grayson Gang, where are they? Gambler, from a corner table, why? You joining up? Heard you used to ride with outlaws. Jacob used to. Past tense. Bartender, word is they hit 3 settlements this month. Burned Clear Creek yesterday. Killed every man. Took everything of value. The women, some they took with them. Some they didn't. Jacob's jaw tightens. Jacob, how many men in the gang? Bartender, 20. Maybe 25. Cole Grayson leads them. You remember Cole? Jacob's face darkens. He does remember. A younger Jacob rides with a gang of outlaws. They've stopped a stagecoach. Cole Grayson, 30s, cruel eyes, scarred face, drags a woman from the coach. She screams. Young Jacob, Cole, leave her. We got what we came for. Cole Grayson, we got money. I got other interests. Young Jacob, not while I'm here, you don't. Jacob draws his gun, aims it at Cole. Young Jacob, CONT'd, let her go. Cole releases the woman, eyes burning with hatred. Cole Grayson, you and me, Jacob. We ain't finished. Young Jacob, yes we are. I'm done with this life. Done with you. Jacob rides away, leaving his outlaw past behind. End flashback. Jacob finishes his whiskey. Jacob, they're coming here next, aren't they? Bartender, probably. And when they do, Sheriff Wade ain't gonna do nothing about it. He'll hide in his office and wait for them to leave. Jacob, then somebody else has to. He stands, heads for the door. Bartender Jacob, what are you planning? Jacob stops at door. Something I should have done 5 years ago. Jacob enters. Inside, dozens of women and children huddle on pews. Refugees from destroyed settlements. Reverend Samuel, 60s, kind-faced, approaches. Reverend Samuel Jacob McAllister. Haven't seen you in church since Martha passed. Jacob, not here for salvation, Reverend. Here for them. He gestures to the frightened women. Jacob, CONT'd. Grayson's gang is coming. Could be tomorrow, could be next week. But they're coming. And when they get here, this church won't protect anyone. Reverend Samuel, then what do you suggest? Where can they go? Jacob, my barn. It's 5 miles outside town. Hidden by the ridge. Grayson doesn't know it exists. A widow, 40s, hardened by loss, stands. Widow, why should we trust you? Everyone knows what you were. Jacob, you're right. I was an outlaw. Rode with bad men. Did things I ain't proud of. But I never hurt a woman. Never burned a home with children inside. And I'll be damned if I stand by while Grayson does. Reverend Samuel placed his hand on Jacob's shoulder. I believe him. And I think Martha would too. The women murmur among themselves. Wagons arrive. Jacob helps women and children into the barn. They come with nothing, just the clothes on their backs and whatever they could carry. Inside, Jacob has organized the space. Sleeping areas divided by hanging blankets, water barrels lined up, sacks of grain in the corner. Sarah, 30s, strong-willed, carrying a rifle, steps forward. Sarah, I know how to shoot. Killed a wolf that threatened my livestock back in Clear Creek. If Grayson comes, I'm fighting. Jacob, no one's fighting. You're hiding. That's the point. Sarah, hiding ain't living. Jacob, it is when you're dead otherwise. Other women nod in agreement with Sarah. These aren't helpless victims. How long do we hide? Jacob, widow, until Grayson moves on. Few days. Maybe a week. Young woman from earlier. What about you? Where will you be? Jacob, making sure nobody finds this place. Dust rises on the horizon. Riders approach. Cole Grayson and his gang of 25 armed men ride into Red Creek. Townspeople scatter. Sheriff Wade watches from his office window, then locks the door from inside. Cole dismounts, surveys the town with contempt. Cole Grayson, shouting, "People of Red Creek, we're here for supplies, food, ammunition, money, and we're taking whatever else we want. You try to stop us, you die." Simple as that. His men laugh, begin ransacking stores. Cole Grayson, CONT'd, and I'm looking for somebody. Jacob McAllister. Heard he's been seen around these parts. Anyone who tells me where he is gets to keep their teeth. Silence. A shop owner nervously steps forward. Shop owner, he was at the saloon 2 nights ago. Said something about his old ranch. Cole smiles, cold and cruel. Jacob stands alone outside the barn, watching the road. He's armed. 2 revolvers, a rifle across his back, ammunition belts crossed over his chest. Inside the barn, the women watch through cracks in the wood. Sarah whispers, "There's too many of them. He can't fight them all alone." Reverend Samuel, kneeling in prayer. "Then we pray he doesn't have to." Cole and his gang ride hard, 25 strong. Outlaw number 1 Cole. What's so important about McAllister? Cole Grayson 5 years ago. He held a gun on me. Made me look weak in front of the gang. No one does that and lives. Outlaw number 2, you think he's got women hidden there? Cole Grayson, don't know. Don't care. I'm there for him. Whatever else we find is a bonus. They crest the ridge. Below the ranch. And standing alone in front of the barn, Jacob. Cole's gang spreads out in a semicircle, surrounding Jacob. 25 guns against 1. Cole dismounts, walks forward alone. Cole Grayson, well. Jacob McAllister. The man who rode away. The man with principles. Jacob Cole. You're looking rough. That scar on your face new? Cole Grayson. Touches scar. Got jumped by some Apaches. Killed all 6 of them. What's that barn holding, Jacob? Jacob, nothing that concerns you. Cole Grayson, see, I think it does. I think you got supplies. Maybe gold. Maybe women. And I think I'm taking it. Jacob, you're not. Cole laughs. His men join in. Cole Grayson, you and what army? Jacob, just me. Cole Grayson, still laughing, just you? There's 25 of us. Jacob, don't need an army when you got the right position. See, you're all bunched up nice and tight. And I got a barn full of gunpowder behind me. One good shot into the wrong place, and we all die together. The laughter stops. Cole's eyes narrow. Cole Grayson, you're bluffing. Jacob, am I? He pulls a match from his pocket. Inside the barn, the women see barrels positioned strategically, marked gunpowder. Sarah realizes it's a bluff. Those barrels are grain, not explosives. But Cole doesn't know that. Cole Grayson, uncertain now, you'd kill yourself? Jacob, in a heartbeat. If it means stopping you. I got nothing left to lose, Cole. You took that from me 5 years ago when my wife died while I was running with your gang. Should have been home. Should have been there. His voice cracks, genuine pain. Jacob, so indeed, but I wasn't. I was out robbing and killing with you. So yeah, I'll strike this match. I'll burn everything, including myself. Question is, Are you willing to die today? Long silence. Cole looks at his men. They're nervous now, eyeing the barn. Outlaw number 3, Cole. Maybe we should. Cole Grayson, shut up. But doubt has crept in. Cole knows Jacob. Knows he doesn't bluff. Cole Grayson, CONT, this ain't over. Jacob, yes it is. Cole stares at him for a long moment, then mounts his horse. Cole Grayson, you got lucky today, McAllister. But one day your luck runs out. Jacob, then I guess today ain't that day. Cole and his gang ride away, disappearing into the dusk. Jacob slumps against the barn door, exhausted. The match falls from his trembling fingers. The barn doors open. Women pour out, relief, tears, embraces. Sarah approaches. Sarah, that was either the bravest or stupidest thing I've ever seen. Jacob, weary smile. Probably both. Reverend Samuel, you saved 200 souls today, Jacob. Saved them without firing a single shot. Jacob saved them for now. Grayson will move on. New territory. New victims. But at least today. He looks at the women, mothers, daughters, widows, orphans. Safe. Alive. Jacob, so indeed, at least today, they get to see tomorrow. Sheriff Wade emerges from his office, sees Cole's gang has left town. He walks to the saloon where Jacob sits, drinking coffee. Sheriff Wade heard what you did. Face down Grayson's whole gang by yourself. Jacob heard you hit I. In your office, with the door locked. Sheriff Wade's face flushes with shame. Sheriff Wade, I got a town to protect. Jacob, no. You got a badge to polish. There's a difference. Jacob stands, drops coins on the bar. Jacob, CONT'd. Those women are heading west at dawn. They'll need provisions. If you're half the lawman that badge claims you are, you'll make sure they get him. He walks out, leaving the sheriff alone with his shame. Wagons are packed. Women prepare to leave. Sarah approaches Jacob, extends her hand. Sarah, thank you. For risking your life. For caring when nobody else did. Jacob shakes her hand. Where will you go? Sarah, Oregon Territory. Start over. Build something new. Jacob, then I wish you good fortune. She climbs onto a wagon. The procession begins, 200 women and children, heading toward a new life. Reverend Samuel stays behind. Reverend Samuel, what about you, Jacob? What's next? Jacob looks at his empty ranch. Martha's grave in the distance. The barn that just sheltered 200 souls. Jacob, maybe I'll stay here. Keep the barn ready, in case more folks need hiding. Reverend Samuel smiles, an outlaw turned protector. Martha would be proud. Jacob, maybe. Or maybe she'd say I'm just trying to make up for lost time. Reverend Samuel, either way. You did good, son. You did real good. They shake hands. Reverend Samuel joins the wagons. Jacob stands alone as the sun rises over the prairie. A reformed outlaw, a changed man, a protector of the innocent, an unlikely hero who proved that sometimes the bravest fight is the one you avoid.